Test complete. Now, here's our ball. We're going to control 1. But remembering what we said before, we're not going to accept control 1 as a ball. We want lines. So we're going to go control 3, control 2. And then we're going to move these guys so that when we attack, they're not in a ball where some of them aren't participating in the fight. We're going to go ahead and make sure they can all attack at the same time because we're interested in winning. Winning is a thing. It's a thing we like doing. And now here's something else we can do. When we attack, we're not going to say, oh, well, units are going to be on low health and then they're going to die. No, we're going to move them back as we're attacking with them. So 1A, we're going to attack with this beautiful line.
As you wish.
Now look at this. Look at this. Look how all units are attacking. Almost all of them are attacking at once. This guy, he's taking a lot of damage. We're going to micro. We're going to take him, finagle him back so he doesn't take more damage. Attacking is going on. Look, our guy is getting low on health. We don't have to sit there and watch him die. We can pull him back. Same for that guy. Oh, we tried to pull him back. It didn't work. But we can still do it. This guy's about to die. Bam, we can pull him back. We can get more use out of each of our units because, look, we're taking the guys that are injured or we're pulling them back. And because we're pulling them back, if your opponent is not microing and you are, they will not try and attack. Oh, he couldn't back out. They will not try and keep attacking the units that are falling back. They'll just attack the units that are in front. And now look, we started with a death ball versus his death ball, but now we had a line versus his kind of line death ball. And because we backed our units up each at a time, bam, we have 5 left to his 0. Our units aren't intrinsically better, but our control is. Our control is. Roar. Roar. Okay. Now, we've talked about unit surface area, concaves, lines versus balls, all that good things. Now, we're going to talk about units that reward micro. We really are. So we're going to go to the map header one more time. We're going to look at each one of these. Here. Here. Some workers. Here's a mage. Here's a catapult. That's so far all the units we got in the game. Right? Good. I mean, I don't count the watchtower as a unit. I'm sorry, watchtower. No, we're not watchtower racist. We just don't think you're a unit. Like, you have equal representation. You're just not an actual unit. So, that's messed up. Poor fantasy racism against the watchtower. Now, look. Soldiers don't have range, but if you take these 2 soldiers and you attack another 2 soldiers, if you attack 2 soldiers, if you take your 2 soldiers and they're lined up like this, and they attack into 2 soldiers, pretend these riflemen are soldiers, and you attack into them like so, these 2 units are going to be attacking this 1 unit for a greater amount of time when it comes in, and then this unit's going to join the fight. But you don't have to accept that you're going to be in a line. You can position your soldiers so when they attack, oh, look at that. They're going to attack at the same time. We might even get cute. Look, we might even make sure they're perfectly in line. No, but not perfectly attacking each other. And when they're getting damaged, you don't have to accept that this guy's just going to bite, he's not going to go another one bites the dust. You can just take him and back him out. Boom! Evasive maneuvers! Same thing with riflemen. Remember that example we had with the concave? Riflemen don't have to come in as single file, because if you come in as single file, you're doing what the if you come in as single file, you're doing what the Japanese did against the Americans through their positioning in World War II. You're coming in a T formation. You're coming in single file, and let's say that we have these 3 units. Let's even pretend they're 2 units. Positioning matters this much. Let's say these 2 soldiers are riflemen because, they just want to show that their support for their riflemen brethren. And these riflemen are coming in, and this makes a T formation because, look, his line is spread to do the most damage. Our line is spread to do the least damage. When they come in, these 2 riflemen will be focus firing on this rifleman and will be able to do more damage to it before these riflemen get in position and join in on the fight. And your positioning in this matter, if you're the people up here, will be more beneficial to you than if your positioning was like so, where you're in the T. That's bad. But you can do that for rifle. You can do that for soldiers. How about workers? What about workers? Now, workers actually have a cool bit of micro they can do. They have something they can do called mineral walking. Well, at least that's what it's called in other games. Let me get the smart water. I can hear the craggly voice coming on. Yeah, it's not monster, but it's still good. Oh, man. I just talk a lot. Oh, sweet, I have orange juice. That was great. That hit the spot. Workers have something they can do called mineral walking. Let's say, actually, let's not say, because why say when we can show an example, right? Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to put, we'll put down a gold mine. Once we find it, gold mine. Oh, I'm blind. Here's the gold mine. Let's say that we have a row. Look at all those soldiers. Like, surely, in order to get gold out of here, these workers will have to go all the way around here. All the way.
As you wish, sire.
Collect the gold, and then come back all the way around. No, workers actually have something that makes them really, really capable of stopping an early attack. And that's mineral walking. Watch this. We don't have to even move these soldiers. We're going to go through them. Oh, bam! We went through them. And you know why? That's because when workers... Oh, they don't have a castle to go to, so they're upset. But when workers go to grab gold out of a gold mine, they actually ignore unit collisions. Unit collisions is what stops this this soldier from saying, "All right, guys, just move out of the way. Move. Come on, guys, get out of the way. Come on, please help me out." No, they're not going to move for him. But because these workers ignore unit collision, they can go right through, assuming they don't have any gold on them at the moment. We don't have a castle for them to return anything to. But
yes.
Workers benefit tremendously from micro. Like, if you have, I'll show this in the examples later, but you can do a lot of good with workers because of this ability they have to ignore unit collision when they go through something. And now the final two units that really actually benefit the most out of all units, the mage and the catapult. Actually, I would say, in order, the mage benefits the most from micro. Because if you don't micro him, he's only a rifleman with slightly slower movement speed. And you paid, as of patch 1.75, you paid 125 gold for him instead of 80. It's a complete waste. Next unit that benefits is the catapult. Because catapults have a minimum range of 3. So you can't be too close to what you're attacking, otherwise you'll kill it. They also have a maximum range of, I believe, 9. I'll get back to you if that's wrong. But they have a maximum range of around 9. Now, something cool about the catapult, if the catapult is far away, we can actually show this. I'll show it once I put down the other units, and I'll get into their strengths and weaknesses. Next one is the rifleman. Next one is the soldier, just because of how many hit points they have. And then the next one is the worker. And then actually the tower. Oh, yeah. Tower's pretty good. Now, look at this. I want you to note something for microing the catapult. First off, if you don't micro the catapult, look how slow the catapult is. If you don't micro it, it's a bad position. You will be caught off guard. You will lose the catapult. And that is a lot of money that you're losing. Now, here's another cool thing about the catapult. It has a maximum range, but it doesn't take the same amount of time to attack things from a far range as a close range. Here's what I mean. We're going to attack this catapult. Look how much time we had to dodge.
As you wish, sire.
Look how much time we had to dodge. Now we're going to stop. Now, let's say we're in the minimum range. We're going to tell this catapult to attack the other catapult.
Certainly, sir.
Look how little time we have to get away from that boulder because the catapult is so close. Look how little time we have. So it's actually in your best interest when you're microing to put your catapults as close as possible without being in range of focus fire so that they can attack faster and hit targets more quickly.